Hi and welcome to the video. I thought I would do a brief piece on the 1974 Tamiya Sherman tank, which I modified quite a while ago. This isn't really going to be a build video, it's more of how I did it, and the excuse really which I have for this is that having dug it out of the loft again, I found that the flash on the barrel wasn't working. So I had a quick look round inside and it looks as if some time ago I actually removed the electronic piece which makes the barrel flash. So I sent off for a new one, and it's just a hang-on replacement item, and I thought that I would take this opportunity, because I've got to take the tank apart anyway, just to show how the conversion was made, and perhaps folks might find that interesting. Inside this tank I do have a Clark TK22 control unit, and in the top of the tank I've actually got the plug for the Tamiya battle system, so that it can happily battle with the Tiger tank, which I have made one video of, or indeed the other Sherman tank. Just to show you how the thing operates at the moment, we have the top swivelling, and in the original model in 1974 this was not at all motorised. In fact, there was no obvious way to have the motorisation happening, and the barrel here didn't move up and down either, both of which I got going. So I'll just show you that quickly. Right, so we have the barrel fully operational. We also have working lights on the back and the front, and if I can remember which way the control goes, I think it's here. You'll see the lights coming on and off, and when I fire it we actually get barrel recoil, but as you will notice there's no light. Now you will have seen a flash here on the video, and that is the infrared light firing, which will be picked up by the battle system on the other tank. You can see it on the video, but actually you can't see it with the naked eye. Me sitting here, I cannot see it, but I can see it on the monitor on the camera. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be replacing this unit, this flasher unit, which is going to entail me taking most of the tank apart, which should enable me to show you how I did the conversion in the first place. Right, so I'll just start by taking the top off here and just explaining some of what's going on inside. What we have is we have quite a massive wiring going around the TK22 controller. So I'll just pull this back slightly. So I'm using an orange Spectrum compatible 6-channel receiver here, and so 4 of the channels are being used to control everything. This is all stock Tamiya in terms of the motor, the gearbox, etc., which I really like, and together with that the metal tracks. We have a speaker at the back here. I'm using a 6-cell metal hydride rechargeable battery. I'll just try and lift the unit out so you can see that. Here, just a 3700 milliamp hour unit. Then with the TK22 board, I'm using most of the plugs in here. So this slot here I'm using for the lights and the machine gun. What I've done is I've got that going from this board to a board, and I think that I probably took this out of a hang-long Tiger tank, which I took to pieces and mainly used for my amphibious truck, and I selected the wires that control the machine gun and the front and the back lights with the LEDs. So that's what this plug over here is for. Over here I've got two servo wires. One of them controls the barrel recoil and the other one makes the barrel go up and down. We've got the plug here, a very small one, and that is for the battle system LED, the one that, if you like, shows it firing. The plug here is for the battle system itself. Moving round to the plug down here. That one is going to a potentiometer here, which is used to control the volume of the tank because it can be a bit noisy inside. On-off switch here. Over here we have the main power input. These two here are for the motors, and then lastly the plug at the back there will be the one that we plug in for the flasher, which is what we're going to install into the barrel. I'll just unplug everything, and this is where I might have to watch my own video back to see where everything went. So the top half is now completely separated from the bottom, and I'll move the tank out of the way. Right, so what you can see is that I've taken the sort of turret gear wheel out of a Henglong tank, and again I think that this was probably the Tiger tank. Turret motor gear mechanism again is a Henglong item taken out of a Henglong tank, or spare parts ordered. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this apart, first of all, so that I can put the new LED flasher in, but also to show you how I made the thing in the first place. In a number of places I've used packing of plastic card to get things to the right height, etc. That should become apparent as I take it apart. That's that. That's there. That goes there. Post that through. Push that on, dot the screws, it seems to move fairly easily. Just going to push that slightly further back. That's that's okay. Then post everything through the top. Post everything through that. I need to reattach the ball and socket onto the gun elevation, so I'll just do that. That's that. That, so it's not trying to go anywhere. I really want to keep wires away from being able to foul any of the servos. Just get rid of these last two bits of, in fact 3 bits of tie wrap. That's one as well. Okay, so we should be ready to reinstall the top of the tank onto the bottom and give it all a quick test. That goes there. And then lastly, the 2 servos, and I did actually label them J3 and J2, J2 and J3, so that I can see which servo goes into which hole. Just turn the tank on quickly to make sure that the servos work. And if you look inside, hopefully, and I'll zoom this, you can see the mechanism's actually working. That all seems to be working pretty well. Well, I hope you found the video useful and informative, and thank you for watching.